Call on Government Order of the Day number 5.
Building Pools Amendment Bill. Interrupted debate on second reading.
Members, when we were last debating the second reading of the Building Pools Amendment Bill, Scott Simpson was speaking and has 7 minutes 30 seconds remaining should he wish.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Yes, I'd like to just reiterate a couple of the points that I was making when this debate was interrupted several weeks ago. This is the second reading of the Building Pools Amendment Bill, and it was a very good select committee process that saw us sit in a number of places around the country, not just here in Wellington. And this is a bill, sir, where emotions did run high amongst some of the submitters, and for very good reasons, because this is a bill that is designed to ensure the protection of unsupervised young children from drowning in swimming pools and hot tubs and things of that nature. And so, sir, this bill amends the Building Act of 2004, and it repeals the Fencing of Swimming Pools Act of 1987 and incorporates that act into the Building Act in a dedicated safety pool requirements of the Fencing of Swimming Pools Act now become part of the Building Act. And sir, that is a sensible step in my view. I want to just cover a couple of the main aspects that the bill covers. One is that under this bill, spa pools and hot tubs with safety covers would no longer require a fence or a barrier around them. And that, sir, is because those spa pools that have the safety covers do provide the adequate and proper protection required from unsupervised children. Retailers, as a result of this bill, sir, will now be required to inform buyers of the new rules relating to swimming pools and hot tubs. Councils, sir, as a result of the changes made at Select Committee and recommended back to the House, will be required to inspect pools every 3 years. Now, sir, it became clear during the submission process that some councils were already doing that, many were not, and some not at all. It was the case that in Auckland City they were inspecting every 3 years, but there were a number of councils that did no inspections at all, and some that did them on a regular basis. The original proposal in the bill at first reading was that the mandatory period should be 5 years, but upon hearing some very good submissions from a range of submitters, we've recommended back to the House that that period be reduced to 3 years. Sir, the bill also provides for independent inspectors to be able to conduct pool inspections, and these would be independent, suitably qualified inspectors that had been approved by the Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment. It wouldn't preclude councils from maintaining their own inspection regime and own inspection staff, but if councils wanted to contract that role out to independent, suitably qualified inspectors, then that would be available under this bill. So another major aspect of the bill is that it provides clarity about the rules for installing new pool barriers. Now, the bill extends the definition of fencing to barriers, and it is an area that I think helps the legislation, and it will mean that a barrier must be as effective as a current fence. So I think that's a good move, sir. I commend this bill to the House, and I look forward to watching it proceed through the House. Thank you.
The Honourable David Parker.